Okay, so you know the drill by now. We're going to try and give your revision a little bit of punch by going through 5 different topics in just 5 minutes. I believe it's possible. So you stay tuned, pour yourself a Sprite Zero, and in just 5 minutes, we'll make you a better business student. So we'll kick off with costs. There's 3 classifications of costs that it's important for you to know about. The first of those is fixed costs. So fixed costs are those that will stay constant, remain unchanged in the short run, even if we change our level of output. So think of costs like your rent on the factory or the office that you're hiring, or think of the insurance that you pay. Those costs will remain constant in the short term, even if we increase rapidly the number of products that we make. Variable costs are the opposite. Those are costs that will rise and fall as we change our scale of production and our level of output. So think about raw materials. The more we produce, the greater those variable costs of production are going to be. Our final classifications of costs is total costs. That's for a given level of output, our fixed and variable costs added together. So if we produce 100 products and our fixed costs are £1,000 and our variable costs are £2,000, we add those two together to get our total costs. Topic number 2, types of ownership. We'll start at the bottom with sole traders. These are organizations owned by just one sole proprietor. The advantage of that is that person gets full control of the organization, can run it in a manner that they see fit. They also get to keep all of any profits that they make for themselves without splitting them with any other individuals. The downside is, of course, that they have something known as unlimited liability, so that if their sole proprietorship fails, they are solely and completely responsible for any debts that they might have accumulated. Private limited companies have limited liability. They're a business that has shareholders, and those shareholders are invited privately to join other entrepreneurs to own this organization together. The advantage is that they can bring extra skills, extra ideas, extra finance, and they're protected by limited liability. The downside is the potential for conflict, power struggles, and each wanting control of the organization. Our highest type of organization is the PLC, the public limited company. This is where, rather than sell shares privately, we sell them on the stock exchange to members of the public. So the advantage is that we can raise huge sums of capital. The downside is that we have very little control over who is buying those shares. Topic number 3, correlation. So correlation is a link between 2 factors. For example, there might be a link between temperature and sales of sun cream. Now, correlation is great for firms because it allows them to try and measure what factors affect their sales. Price elasticity demand, income elasticity demand are both examples of correlation. Correlation is trying to identify links between 2 different factors. What affects what? Topic number 4, we're going to go product life cycle. We've got to know our stages of the product life cycle. So we start with the research and development phase. There'll be no sales at this stage. This is the point at which the product is being researched and developed. Could be quite a long stage for some products. Stage number 2 is the introduction stage, where we launch the product onto the market. Sales might be slow at this stage, and we might be spending a lot of money on this product, trying to intensively market it in order to grow sales. Stage number 3 is the growth stage, where sales start to accelerate somewhat. Again, we may still be spending an awful lot of money marketing, particularly promoting the product at this stage of the life cycle, but the sales will at least be accelerating. Stage 4 is the maturity stage. This is the stage at which sales are hitting their peak. For many products, it may be a stage where we try to spend a little bit less on marketing the product so that we can enjoy some of the profits from it. Stage 5 is the decline stage. This is where the product has peaked, it's dipped out of its maturity stage, and the market has become saturated. Lots of rivals have entered the market, and we are experiencing declining sales. During the decline stage, we might use extension strategies. Topic number 5, only 47 seconds left. Let's see what we can do. Quality assurance. So quality assurance is an approach to ensuring quality that differs from quality control. Quality control is checking the quality of your products just before you send products out to customers. Quality assurance is trying to check the quality through the processes of your production throughout the production process. So rather than just checking quality at the end, individual workers are responsible for the quality of what they've contributed to the production process, and that quality is checked throughout the entire cycle of production. It's great at making each employee more accountable for the quality of what they produce, and it hopefully will ensure a better end quality product. We've got 3 seconds to spare. We've done it once more. Good luck with the rest of your revision.